Woo woo woo.
Hello, is it woo 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 you're looking for?
Ooh.
I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile, and I want to tell you something. Go on and press play.
Ooh.
We're back.
And grind.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo woo woo. I thought that whole thing got started.
So, I am Ramelle. Hey.
This is Leslie.
Y'all, and thank you, and welcome back to another episode of Woo Woo Woo, the podcast. How you doing, girl?
Doing good.
Very
Just
good.
pop culture's out here popping.
It is popping. Our show might be long today, but I don't care because it is. We're about to get into it.
Right?
I am excited.
Me too. Well, let's just go unless you got some salutation.
I just want to say congratulations to the Dallas Mavericks for making it to the playoffs. That was such a good game. Game 7 was amazing, and I'm excited. Let's beat Minnesota. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So
it's always fun when we're in the championship.
It is so fun.
Yeah, and then the Rangers brought it home last year.
Yeah, I saw a meme that said like of our 4
I'm
professional.
doing my part.
Yes, our 4 professional teams, like they all made it to the finals within the last year or so.
Yeah,
and then the Cowboys haven't made it since 1995, the
What?
1900s.
Wow. I mean,
The 19s. You were born in the 19s? That's what my niece said to me one time. Jesse's niece. She was asking me something, and she was like, "You were born in the 19s?"
oh my gosh.
And I was like, "I was."
Yes. Thanks for making me feel ancient.
Like, I don't know.
Yes, the same century they invented pantaloons and cars
Yes.
and the internet. Yeah, I don't like being referred to as older than the internet because it might be true, but god dang.
I mean, it is what it is.
True.
I don't really want to get into...
We gotta talk about Diddy.
Yes. We gotta talk about Diddy, but we're gonna talk about that last right now.
Whatever you want. You want to wrap it up with that?
So, so our theme is divas versus villains.
Versus villains.
Because, are you a diva or are you a villain? I don't know.
Probably be both at the same time,
Yes,
depending on which side of the aisle that you are on that person.
You're right about that. And it's way more cooler to be a diva. You don't want to be a villain. Or maybe some people do. I don't know.
Yeah.
You do have
I mean, yeah, you do.
Yeah,
some people probably like,
yeah.
Some people like that. And not everybody can be a Leslie. Not everybody can be a Ramelle. It's correct. There needs to be all these different characters. Otherwise, it would be boring.
It would be not fun.
Yeah.
So, I guess we can talk about, because we don't want to, get too much into P. Diddy, because it's kind of dark and...
Yeah, let's get that one out of the way.
Yeah. So we'll just talk about him, and...
I mean, all of these are allegations so far,
Well, they were until that video came out.
Well, until the video came out. But he hasn't been prosecuted and...
Right.
Convicted.
Yes. And Cassie, because, she took that
she
plea
had
deal.
Yeah.
And people were, bad-mouthing her, saying, why did she take... But I think... Totally. Because who wants to go through the stress of a trial and bring all that stuff up? All she wants is the truth out there. And give me my money, too.
Right?
I deserve that money.
Well, she just spoke out today. At the time of recording, she just spoke out. And she said, basically, thank you for your support. Domestic violence is the issue here. And, it's taken me time to get over this. But, basically, my mind just went blank.
I'm like,
And I'm
basically, just she's like, I wish that you guys would have
believed me the first time.
Yeah, believe
that's
me the first
what I was
time,
trying to think.
Which is really messed up. Leslie and I were just talking earlier. If something like this happens, it's better to be on the side of the victims and believe them, and then to be found out later, that victim was lying. That sucks.
Right.
But when you
the girl on the side of the highway.
Yes, at least we were all concerned. At least we were no one was like that.
Not some orange-haired maniac has her, and we're all
we're like, what?
She'll be fine. She made this up.
Right. I texted my sister to be careful and to not randomly.
Right.
I was like, girl, let me picking up babies on the side of the road. I was so worried.
She was like, what?
Because my thought process was, what a vulnerable thing to do, because who wouldn't stop to pick up a baby?
Right.
That was my thing. I would totally be like, that was a baby?
Right. When I saw the video and how slow she slowed down, I'm like, if she saw a baby, why did she take that long to slow down? I knew something was up there.
Right.
But I still believed her.
Right.
But yeah, we should believe.
We should believe.
I mean, I remember when all the Bill Cosby accusations started coming out. And that was shocking to hear. Like, you did not want to believe it. Yeah. But then it was like,
I think it took me a second. Like, I was like, but then after several, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, like, okay. Yes, I mean,
that's terrible. And then Diddy's apology was so, like,
what a told faker. That was so disingenuous. Like, whoever believes that apology is...
And he only apologized after it came out.
He's sorry he got caught.
Yes. Because he kept on defending himself. Like, he was like, no, the truth will come out.
Exactly.
The truth, I guess, it did come out.
It did.
But,
yeah.
There's so much about...
Yeah, his apology video is whack.
P. Diddy is, he just needs to go. Like, that's it. Like, bro, you're done. We all know, know who you are and who you were.
Right.
And just get on. Just get on.
Yeah.
Just go.
If he recorded everything in his house, they're gonna find it.
Yeah, and stuff is coming out, and and then so this can transition here. Mm-hmm. You know, terrible the way that Diddy treated Cassie, correct? Right? But I was watching something the other day that said like Diddy did not do that to J-Lo. He did not treat her like that. And there was an incident where they were at the studio and she was like telling him something because I guess he was hanging around too many girls. And she went home, put her hair up and washed her face and came back up there like, I know you're not going to be disrespecting me like this, P. Diddy. And the guy that was telling the story was like, he never disrespected her. He knew, because J-Lo, for one, brings alpha diva energy. Right. And I think she had some other connections too. Right. But like, he knew.
I forgot that they were together for a little bit.
But he knew who to basically people who abuse you like that, they know who to mess with and they know who does, so they pick their victims. They strategically look, and he knew J-Lo was not the one.
I do. He helped make J-Lo though.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
I mean, J-Lo was already on her way.
Yeah.
I mean,
whenever she was there in that green dress, remember?
Yeah, I had forgot that they were together then. I mean, she looked hot in that dress. She still looks hot.
She could wear that today, and I'd be like, hey.
Right? But I am fascinated by all the, like, TikTok, like, everything coming out about her and how she's a mean girl.
She's mean. And then, okay, so, this is when I love the story, like, the Met Gala story, because now I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. So, everyone's saying, like, no, for real, because at the Met Gala, so, okay, we're gonna let's pretend, okay? All right. So you're J-Lo and I'm the reporter, and let's just say we don't know the designer's name, so let's say
Enola.
That's the designer?
It was something like that.
Okay. All right. So here we go. You ready?
I'm going up the stairs.
Okay. J-Lo, who are you wearing?
Shanola.
So everyone is like super pissed at her for saying it like that, right?
She was like, Shanola.
Right. She was so mad. But now it's coming out that her and Ben Affleck might be getting a divorce. And so I'm like, well, that's why she was mad.
Yeah. Well, in the documentary, This Is Me, ... now, he's like, it's the greatest story never told. Well, it seems like if you're telling, like, he is such a smart ass.
He is.
Can you imagine, like, having to deal with him? He's like, if it's the greatest story never told and you're telling it, then, you know.
And you could tell he was, okay, so in the documentary also, J-Lo revealed that she had to show the whole crew all of Ben's old love notes to her. And, you know, he was like, you could tell in the documentary, he was like, great. Yeah. What do they call him? They gave him a nickname.
Dude, what did they call him?
Pen Affleck. Pen Affleck, yes. And so he was like, great. You could tell that really, like...
I would never.
Yeah, that is...
Maybe, like, one or two, but all of them and all those people.
Right.
And then your husband's like, well, I didn't know she was going to do that. What?
Thanks a lot. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, that is... It's just like I say, it's always so cringy to watch people flirt. And that's just another form of, like, I love you. You're like, get the fuck out of here. Even though, like, I know that you meant it as heartfelt, but, like, I don't want to see it. It's so cringy. Yes.
No, there was a part, he is not always, like, that complimentary of her either. Like, he was saying, you know, if you're an alcoholic, there's not enough alcohol in all the liquor stores in the world to fill the void that you're trying to fill with alcohol. He's like, it's the same thing with Jennifer. There's not enough admirers or followers or ticket sales. She'll never fill it's never enough.
She said that. He
said that about her.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty intense to say.
That is out loud about your
spouse.
wife. Maybe it was. I wonder what. I don't know. I wonder. Okay, so first of all,
their body language is not
yes, great. Correct. And then, so everybody's been like, just to like, I need to end this one part of the conversation, but everybody talking about J-Lo's and her attitude and stuff, and that was like the final straw for people. But the reason she was mad at that reporter is because y'all been bashing her over here on TikTok. Y'all leave my girl J-Lo alone.
No, it's funny, girl.
It is
I wrote some stuff down. Okay.
Like,
okay.
That's why she's pissed, is what I'm saying.
Here's one. J-Lo in an audition. This girl's saying she auditioned for J-Lo, and you're there all day. You're not getting paid for it. You're hanging out. She's like, gets down to like, is going. And then they come in and they were like, if there's any Virgos, can you raise your hand?
Yes, I've heard that.
And then they raise their hand and they're like, dismissed.
Rude.
Like,
I would be like, fuck you.
Right? All day. And then people say that, like, you cannot look at her.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like, if you're her driver, you cannot look in the rear view mirror and even try. She will fire you.
Don't look at me.
And that one time, her and Ben Affleck were in Vegas, and he was feeling extra generous and like going around leaving all these like big tips. Why did they say J-Lo went behind him and was like, $20, I think $5. And she was switching out their big tips. Like, girl, you spent $20 million on this movie that nobody wanted to invest in.
I hope those are exaggerations. I don't know. That is wild. If she is taking money, $20 off, and that's messed up. I hope she is not doing that.
Can you imagine? Ben Affleck gave me $100, and then J-Lo's like,
me and J-Lo
you get 10.
I would have... Because you can't, like, how did she do it? I need to know more details. Because was it on the table and then she just come and switch it out? Because I would have been like, oh no, J-Lo out there taking y'all's money. Let me go run and get mine.
Run!
Right?
Run to the...
Or like,
walk in.
Or does she, like, ask them? Because all you have to be is like, no.
Yeah, but are you going to like J-Lo?
I would. What is she gonna do? She gonna fight me? Everybody watching that. Now everybody's cameras out. J-Lo, you can fight me because you want my $100? No. Or I'll take my camera out and be like, y'all, J-Lo tried to steal my money. Look at her.
That would be even worse. Then you could make more money off of them being like, don't tell anybody. See, that's where y'all messed up.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just like to know how it happened.
The looking at you ones, I'm like, you looked at her?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And more than one people have said that.
No, you're right. I'm not, yes. I just have to wonder.
I think the reason that she's being villainized and not diva-ized is because she's not coming off as authentic.
Right.
Like, even
it just seems like an ego.
All the New York people are clowning her bodega order. That'd be like, yo, what's your Chili's order? And you're like, a burger, a margarita, if you know, you know, and a side. Like, girl, what? As a chili head, you'd be like, which burger?
Right.
Which margarita?
Right.
Do you want salt? Which side?
Extra ranch.
Exactly.
Right,
like, the New Yorkers are like, that's not how you order there. And then, yeah, she's just not coming off as... Like, we've seen you grow up, J-Lo.
Right.
You are not... You might have been Jenny from the block back then.
But she was still older. She went all through. Because we, Living Color, she was like low 20s, right? Maybe teens. So, I mean, she was already still older. She had grown up. She was Jenny from the block.
She was Jenny from the block back then.
Yeah, back then.
But that's not how we relate to her anymore.
Yeah, right. And that's fine. Yeah, but you need to go ahead and just, like, embrace it and stop being like, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
Don't fucking look me or you're fired. Like, what? Yes. That's not how the song goes. Like, you can't... I don't know. I think that's why she's...
Don't be talking about her on TikTok and the internet and expect her to be nice to y'all reporters and answer y'all's questions. Mm-hmm. She's pissed. She's pissed her man's leaving her. She's pissed her damn military bombing. She's pissed. Oh, did you... I sent you that video on her tour because she's on tour.
Her ticket sales.
I gasped when I saw that.
The lights come up.
I was like...
The gas.
Cholo, you know what? I'm finna go support Jet. I'm gonna go. If those tickets and it said it was $8, I will freaking go and I will buy everybody. 5 friends, let's go. We're going to the J-Lo concert.
Even if it is an $8 ticket with Ticketmaster, it's gonna be like $108.
We'll just pull up that day.
Maybe some scalpers.
They don't have box office anymore, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Like, go to the yo, let me get 10 tickets.
Right.
No processing fees or anything. Just right there.
I still think they got to process.
They got to process. We got to process.
I saw a thing pull up on my phone that the DEA is investigating Ticketmaster and the other ticket places for like price gouging.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that. Well, either way.
But one of the J-Lo tickets was like $1,400.
Oh.
Like, how do you get $1,400 for J-Lo? Maybe for Beyonce.
Yes.
You know?
I'm trying to think. Get up on the floor. Brazil to Vegas to Africa. Something.
Yeah, but now that's coming out that she didn't even sing half those songs.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Like, what's the girl's?
Ashanti.
Ashanti, and then what's the other girl? Natasha Ramos. She sang all of Jenny from the Block. And she was like, that's me. And she sings it. And you're like, yeah. So, I don't know, J-Lo.
I don't know.
I think it's funny. Y'all clown.
Yeah. I do. I'm not ready to, like, let her go. Or, like, just leave her alone. Like, she didn't do anything too bad.
I mean, no, she's not doing anything too bad. But, like, I don't know. It's just funny that she's like, I'm spending all this money on this movie for you.
For us. She's doing it for us, America.
Yeah, she is doing it for us.
And we don't appreciate you. Isn't one that doesn't my biggest gasp with J-Lo is that she didn't want to work with the Virgos.
Fuck? I knew that one would get you.
Like, damn, what do we do? But you know what? It's because that.
It's probably because Mariah Carey is Mariah Carey a Virgo.
No, Beyonce's a Virgo.
Oh.
I don't know if Mariah Carey is. I don't think she is.
Their beef is hilarious too.
Oh,
it's so petty.
It is great. Mariah Carey plays that so excellent. She's pissed at J-Lo.
She makes herself the diva and she makes J-Lo the villain.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's good.
The older I get, the more Mariah Carey.
I do respect Mariah Carey more and more.
I'll never forget one time I had a conversation with my friend Angel, and like we were talking about like back in the day, like I feel like we were a baby in middle school, maybe high school, but that long ago.
In the 1900s.
In the 1900s, yes. And we were talking about Mariah Carey, and I was like, she's okay. And Angel was like, what do you mean she's okay? And I was like, I don't know why. And then, like, I remember just a few months later listening to her album, I remember being like, what was I thinking? Like, she's amazing.
She is amazing.
And as she gets older, she gets more amazing.
What did she say about J-Lo? Like, well, I would sleep well at night if I could pay people to write, sing for me too. But I have a God-given talent that you can't.
She says, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. I don't know. And then J-Lo said she just forgets. I think it was Wendy Williams.
Yeah. And then there was one that I saw one that they were talking to Mariah Carey, and she was like, they were like, so what do you feel like about the girls of the newer girls coming, like Beyonce and J-Lo and da-da-da? She was like, well, one of those people is in the newer generation. The other one is my same age and just started singing. Like, she was like, and then like they asked her something else and she was like, Beyonce is amazing.
Yes.
She has great talent.
The end.
And I was like, Mariah Carey, I love you.
Yeah. I like the videos of Mariah where like she could not be bothered to do her choreography.
Oh my gosh.
She looks...
Y'all got her out here on New Year's Eve?
She got at least 5 or 6 pairs of Spanx on.
Right.
And that's why she can't move. And they like pick her up and she's like... So...
I saw a video of her on her Vegas show where she is literally on a couch. She's on the couch and she was like, and then like the video said, when you gotta work from home job, you finally get that work from home job.
Carey is
amazing. God bless her.
I hear she makes like $1 billion every Christmas.
Every Christmas.
I mean, genius.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Well,
good job. Good job, Mariah. Yeah. She's amazing. Definitely the diva. Who else is the diva?
What about your girl, Kelly Rowland?
So, in my opinion, Kelly is the diva. Because why are you rushing her? Let her take her
Don't
pictures.
touch her.
Don't touch her. Let her take her pictures on the red.
She said, "Excuse me."
She was invited to this film festival.
Yeah.
And she's gonna take her mom. It's her job.
So if you're not familiar with the video,
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Rowland goes to this premiere and she looks stunning.
Because Kelly Rowland she be rolling.
She just does. She rolling the
yes,
like the ushers, I guess you call them, or like
security,
too ushery, right. And they're like getting in the way of her photos.
Yeah, it's like blocking her so they can be like, you can't take a photo.
Yeah, and then like trying to get her up the stairs, and she gave them several warnings.
Yes, you could see her saying like, okay, back up,
right,
back up.
Yeah. And then they pushed it a little too far, and then she said, listen here. She got her finger out.
She got her finger out. She scolded them. Mm-hmm. Don't talk to me that way. Mm. And everybody looking at the security guard like,
she told you.
And then
she said what she said.
I looked at her friend, that white girl that came up behind and was like, don't. Mm-hmm. Like, that would have been Leslie for me. Mm-hmm.
She said what she said.
I'm like, thanks, girl.
Move your ass so she could take this
photo.
photo.
Walked up the stairs, all like,
yeah, you told that bitch,
right? I loved it how like she went back into character too. Like, sorry, I had to act out of character for a second.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, because sometimes you are just like, I just had to. Their boundaries were crossed,
right? Yeah, I think it would be really hard to be a famous person and have people like, I don't know, ushering you that way, and telling you what to do. Like,
what was the reason? Like, was the show about to start right then and there? Like, it was just no reason.
Yeah,
like,
it seemed
they're
like
on the red carpet.
Yeah,
let them red carpet,
and they were getting in the way.
Yeah,
it was weird.
It was really weird.
Yeah, no, I honor on that. And then there's also been times where like Kelly Rowland has been like, who asked? It was they were interviewing Destiny's Child, and it was a woman interviewer, and she was like asking about Beyonce, like, what do you think about Beyonce, like, you know, breaking out and being up and coming? And Kelly Rowland was like, excuse me, you were talking to 3 confident, successful, brilliant, talented, beautiful women here. And she was like, none of us are in competition with each other, and we cheer for each other, and she had told her off.
Good.
And like, that's diva to me, because you're not about to put me under. Right? At that time, they were Destiny's Child. It was not Beyonce featuring Destiny's Child.
Girl, you better put some respect on Kelly Rowland's name.
Right?
Yes, diva.
Yeah, I do think she's a diva. I don't think she was in the wrong at all.
No. And then, also, when you're in a position like that as, like, especially in celebrity, like, Hollywood is crazy. As we know, that it's Holly weird. Like, the dynamics are weird. Everything. It is weird.
Yeah, I don't think I would understand it.
No. So I can't imagine. You have to assert yourself. You can't be, I'm just going to be nice. And as a woman, and as a black woman,
girl,
I'm sorry, you're going to have to put your finger in somebody's face every once in a while. Just so, because I can imagine
and you could tell that she had given her several warnings.
Yeah,
if she's telling you to stop, you need to freaking stop.
And you know what? That's one of my pet peeves when people rush me. Don't fucking rush me.
Yeah.
Don't rush me. I'm coming.
Right. You see
nothing's gonna happen if I'm just take a few moments.
And then you're gonna make me cuss you in public. And now everybody's gonna be talking. Look what you made me do.
Because I'm very much a don't tell me what to do person.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell Ramelle what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
You can suggest it.
Yeah. Or if I'm asking or something, but like don't be like, you need to hurry. You need to move.
And then put their hand on you?
Yes. You might get elbowed.
Yeah. Even if you're not even touching me, even if you're like moving the air behind me, like, ooh, But I do that at stoplights. I'll be like, yeah, go.
Oh, but you're in your own car.
But that amount of force, like, I use my energy. So that's not, just because I'm not touching you, I can still get. Yeah. But, yeah, don't do that.
Don't be in my personal space.
Not on the red carpet.
No.
Let me take my pictures.
My literal job.
I got all dressed up for this.
My literal job.
Yeah, you're not going to take pictures of me inside watching the movie with my popcorn.
And, like, the red carpet, like, Kelly Rowland red carpet, she spent money on that dress.
Got her hair done.
That bob was bobbed.
It was bobbing.
She got the little color. She had spent everything this took all day.
Yes, and
she didn't like go to 2 showings and then go, oh, I gotta go.
Let me go record the podcast real quick.
Yeah, and then I'll come out and get ready for the Cons Festival. No, all day she woke up and she was like, what are you doing? I gotta get ready for this Cons Festival.
I've been planning it for 60 days.
Right?
I worked out.
Yes.
I ate right. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Who else are we talking about? We gotta talk about our girl Jasmine versus who was the girl's name?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That was fun.
That was pretty fun though.
That was great.
Marjorie Taylor Greene she is a villain.
Yes,
she's a villain. There's a difference.
I don't know much about her. Do you know?
I don't like her based on just the things that I know about her. I mean, I can't vote for her or not vote for her, so I only know what I've seen of her on TV, and I don't like her.
You're not impressed.
You just don't talk to people the way she talks to people, and like she just, ugh. I don't like people like that.
Right.
Not me.
It's so funny because like, okay, so I'm sure we should probably explain the situation. So in a congressional Congress, I don't know what they be doing in Congress, they talking meeting, I don't know, whatever it's called. Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG, she started talking about Miss Jasmine Crockett's. She tried to make a little dig on her and was like, hey, you can't see because of your fake eyelashes.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, whoa, what's the...
Like, on the record. Like, yes. You know, C-SPAN is going.
Yes,
like,
right.
They're recording.
Right, and then everybody's like, hey, yo, you need to chill. And then what's the one from Congress, Alicia... from New York, Alicia Cortez.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. She was like... Yeah, she was like, no, ma'am. She said,
she called her out.
Girl.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
I don't necessarily like AOC either. I don't like the way she sets the tone for people to talk to her crazy.
Right.
You're a New York bartender.
No. Baby girl.
Baby girl.
Yes. And then Marcella was like, no, baby girl. And then they were like, let's try. We can't be talking about people's personalities and their looks. And they were like, okay, well, whatever. And then so Jasmine Crockett was like, okay, so just for an example, if I was to say...
Not that I'm saying this, but if I were to.
If I were to. What she said, you want to say it?
This is a tongue twister.
It is. Bad. She said, bleach, blonde, bad-built, butch body.
Bleach, blonde, bad-built, butch body. You saw Raskin in the back, like... it was like everybody in the back was just like,
and she was like, what? And old dude sitting next to the older guy with the like white hair, he was hilarious because he knew immediately.
That was Raskin. I know his name because I always think it says Rankin.
Okay, that makes sense. But yes,
and I'm like, oh, Rankin's pissed up there. He's like, what have I gotten myself into?
What is this? And then
our elected officials, folks.
Yes. So then they got mad, and then they were like, no, and they're like, we're not gonna do this. And they're like, you started it. And then what was the big thing? This is what would make Leslie mad. Is MTG try to be like, calm down.
Tell me to calm
down.
You cannot. And then tell me to calm down after you stirred the pot. I was calm.
Yes,
I was calm.
In 2024 and hereafter, what we're gonna do is we'll like be cool with you. But if you don't understand, because just like Kelly Rowland, sometimes people don't understand being cool and like me politely telling you. Just like your kids, sometimes they don't understand you asking them nicely. So sometimes you have to match energies.
Yes.
Because
I am matching your energy.
Yeah, sometimes people don't understand other than
sometimes not even if you came off, if I walk up to you and you have a funky ass energy right off, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm gonna test it out. But then if you keep coming at me funky, I'm gonna get funky back.
Girl,
I mean,
usually they understand after that. Then they want to be like,
I'm not even like a froggy person.
Right.
I don't even
me either. Yeah,
I'm like, oh no, it's fine.
Yeah,
people cut me off. I'm like, maybe there was an emergency. Maybe they had to go potty. You know, like I don't even usually trip. Right. I mean, I will road rage and stuff. Right. Like I'm not always calm, but
you match. Sometimes that's the only language they understand.
Yeah.
So don't get mad when we match energies and they make a song about you and shit on the internet.
No, I can't even say it.
Right? How does she do that? Bleach bomb, bad built, butch body.
That guy is like trying to practice it like he's Ron Burgundy.
Right? Oh, greatness. Just, that was good.
Yeah.
And that lady is toast. Like, they have just roasted, toasted, and burnt her to a crisp.
She's been burnt toast, and she keeps getting reelected. I mean, we are on our way to idiocracy, I feel.
Yeah, this is what we're doing in Congress. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, you know, there you go. All right, we got any other villains or divas?
No.
All
I think I'm good. That was fun. I enjoyed that topic.
All right, girl. Well, what are you into this week?
Okay. So I got a question. A question that I probably could have Googled, but what's the fun in that? I'd rather talk about it on the pod.
Talk to you guys about it.
So, you know, every once in a while, y'all, I get into my, like, Lil Wayne era. I feel like crunk and froggy. So, like, I'm feeling that, you know, summer's about to start. Gotta get the good Lil Wayne jams going. They make me in a good mood. They make me happy.
Yeah.
You know, having a good time in life. So, I've been listening to Lil Wayne. And if you listen to enough Lil Wayne, you know that he is affiliated with the street gang called the Bloods, a.k.a. Pyrus.
I remember trying to practice all of that.
Yes, girl, don't great look at this kid.
I can't do it. Okay, yes.
Okay, so yes. So, and then I assume that, like, it's an old affiliation. Like, I don't think Lil Wayne is still out there, like, kicking it with the Bloods. He might be, but I just doubt it. Because he's been famous for so long.
Right.
He's got money. Like, there's just no need.
I feel like there'd be, like, the bedazzled Bloods.
Right, like, yeah. So
they're not, like, the real scary ones.
Right, exactly. So, also, if you've been in the rap game long enough, you know that Snoop Dogg is affiliated with the street gang called the Crips. Their colors are blue, and, you know, they wear their bandana off the left side, because that's the Crip side.
That's the Crip side.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
So, my question is, and he's the same way, I don't imagine that Snoop Dogg as a grandpa is out there, like, kicking it with the Crips.
Right.
I don't know, he might.
He could probably roll up.
He could probably roll up and pull up and be like, what's up? But I doubt he's out there, like, doing
He's
stuff.
invited to the barbecue. He's not hosting the barbecue.
Exactly, okay. Right. So, my question is, so if Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg, if they were, like, at an event, if they were at the Grammys together or the whatever event together, do they, like, speak to each other?
Are they cool?
Are they cool? Do they, like, acknowledge each other? Or do they act like they don't see each other? They say, what's up?
Right.
Have we ever seen... I don't believe we've seen a Lil Wayne Snoop Dogg collab. I don't believe.
It's a shame. Honestly.
Right. So, like, why not? Is that on purpose?
Snoop.
I just wonder, like, is that an accident? Is it on purpose?
If they were in a room together, would they be on, like, separate sides? Or would they be, like, purple on the couch?
Right. Just be cool. Right. Or, like, if you ask Snoop Dogg about Lil Wayne, he'd be like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Right. Or would he be like, oh, yeah, that guy's cool? Yeah. Or maybe that guy's not cool. Let's collab, dude. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my question. That's what I'm into. I've thought about it quite. Pondering. Yes. Every time I listen to, when I hear him say something about being a blood, I'll be like, yeah. How's that work out?
I remember one time when I was in junior high, there was a Blood versus Crips, you know, argument, if you will. And they came over the loudspeaker as we're getting ready for school, and they were like, the Bloods and the Crips are fighting. We suggest if you're wearing blue to lay low. And I look over at my friend, and this bitch is head to toe in blue. She had on like a blue shirt, blue pants, blue shoes, and we were like, no! So she like was walking down the windows like, that was scary. And like really at Lake Highlands Junior High, what was happening?
Were they gonna like? I assume she was the white girl. The white girl. Were they gonna be like,
Crip, she's wearing blue, get her? We thought they were gonna shoot us. So we were like, on the windows, like ducking, like
drive by. But we used to have like gang stuff too in at O'Banion and Garland. But it was like that, like the extent of that, like what you're saying. Like
nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever
It's created probably more chaos than was necessary.
And what middle school? Yeah, like what middle schooler and Garland. Like, what was gonna join a gang? And we wouldn't even, maybe, I don't know. I don't think we were going to school like that. Maybe I can be naive about
I feel like I was blissfully unaware of a lot of stuff.
Like maybe somebody from Garland was like, remember we used to, nope. Nope.
They were all in Smokers Alley. And I was like, I don't go there.
Yeah, no. Nope. Middle school, I was in the band, and I was first chair clarinet.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Like, remember the 7th Heaven episode where the girls in a gang, they lift up her mattress and there's all those weapons under there? What the Camden?
Oh my gosh, that is good. That is good.
So maybe we were blissfully. We were the Camdens.
Me and Leslie were just living life.
Until they made announcements and we were like, shit.
But me and my friends, because they were a little bit, like, I was the naive one for sure. And they were a little, not even like they were like street or anything. They just had like older brothers. So yeah, they were just like a little bit less naive than me. But they were still like, we live with our mom and our dad in a nice house. No, we were all fine. And so
go to Blockbuster on Friday night.
Right. But the only difference, like if they said like, oh, there's gonna be a fight between the Crips and the Bloods, we would assume it was fist fighting, and we would have shown up and been like, y'all would fight, and we're gonna see the fight.
I feel like the way they made the announcement is
they made it sound like
yeah, it was like if you wear blue, you're getting shot. Like, God, it was shocking. It was shocking. It was very scary.
Hilarious.
Head to toe.
That is so funny. Okay, how do we get over here? What are we talking about?
What are we into?
Okay, yes. What are you into, girl?
I cannot get enough of Jojo Siwa right now. She got drunk at Disney World at Epcot, touring the world, looking like Bob the Builder, bedazzled Bob the Builder.
Jojo Siwa is the gift. Like, if you don't appreciate watching her just do stuff, then you don't appreciate life. God gave her to us to entertain us.
Yes, first with Dance Moms. Job. And she was sassy. She's a good little dancer.
I don't think I watched her. I can't. I'm a firm believer in Dance Moms is abusive and it pissed me off. And if I ever see Abby Lee in the streets, I'm kicking her ass.
Yeah, she's awful.
I didn't like her.
She is a villain, not a diva.
Yeah, I could not. I can't. Ugh.
Well, Jojo Siwa would stand up to her a little bit.
Good.
And she was like, there's no crying. And da-da-da-da. And she was like, well, if you're yelling at me, I'm going to cry.
Right? Ugh. Abby Lee was I almost wanted to. I remember almost wanting to enroll. If I didn't think it was child abuse, I would have enrolled just so I could have fought Abby Lee.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my God.
That one video of her where the mom is like, put your phone down, and she beep, beep, beeps out of the performance. She's on her phone in the middle of a performance, and this mom comes up to her, and she was like, if it's disrespectful for me to do that, then it's disrespectful for you to do that. And Abby Lee backs up in her wheelchair, the whole aisle, beep, 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 makes a 3-point turn, goes out the door, immediately goes down the ramp, and goes to the police station to file a harassment charge against this lady. It is so extra.
I can't, so I could hardly, but I do.
But Jojo Siwa,
yes.
I feel like she really made it big on, like, YouTube with her bows and, like, her side ponies.
Because I liked her. I like that song, Boomerang. I don't really care about what they say. I'm gonna go.
But I think that's why it's so, like, why she's getting so much flack for her, like, new whatever is because, like, I'm a bad girl.
I'm a bad girl.
I did a bad thing. What bad thing you do?
She is out here getting drunk at Disney World is what she did.
I mean...
She is living life on the edge. Leslie. And she says fuck a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I wear 3 hats.
Fuck with JoJo. Okay. And then the videos of her getting drunk it does make you question, like, is she really drunk? Because her drink is always full.
Yeah.
And she barely drinks, and she's just like, how dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am.
Yeah.
Girl, you okay?
Yeah, that is definitely the behavior of, like, a freshly 21-year-old who had, like, 2 Boone's Farm. Well, 2 Boone's Farms would kill you. 2 Bartle and James. I don't know.
Oh,
Zimas.
yeah, yes, yeah. But it's so Oh, and then when she tried to get everybody to sing her song, nobody knew the words.
She's like sitting at a picnic table trying to get all these people to sing her song, and they're like, Karma's a...
I would have known the song JoJo.
Well, no.
Just because I love the choreography.
Oh, yes, and she was wearing the same outfit as she
Yes!
taught Mario Lopez.
She come from the same place. It took me.
She
I
had
was like,
to.
is it the same day?
It had to have been the same day.
But that's in New York, isn't it? Oh no, it was in LA. I didn't think they were in the same place.
I don't know where they were.
I don't know either. I don't know.
But Mario Lopez didn't look like the way she does.
He did it actually really
He
good.
was like...
Mario, that's really nice choreography.
Yeah. So awkward.
She just like, she is so extra. It's just fun. She's extra and she's a little cringe, but you know what, JoJo?
But I feel like you have to go through this phase.
Yes.
As a child star, like, she was a kid, and now she's turning into an adult, and,
it's good stuff.
you know, she's going through her little phase.
She is. I love it.
Keep it up, JoJo.
Yeah.
You're
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're 21.
Maybe her thing that she's saying that she did bad is because, you know, she came out as...
Oh, yeah, she's
Is it bisexual or lesbian?
I don't know. I thought she was...
Okay, but maybe that's her bad thing that she did. Because I don't know, because
not
she
bad,
always
like-
says, like, I did it. But I'm like, girl, what did you do?
But even on an interview, she was like, I'm singing about doing a bad thing. That's not even her song.
That's true. That's not her song.
So, and then she even said, like, well, I can't sing I did a bad thing. I haven't done a bad thing. And then they're like, it'll be fine. Well, girl, you should have kept your mouth quiet. You shouldn't have told nobody that you didn't do a bad thing. Because that's the part of the mysteriousness about saying,
Right.
I did a bad thing. What? I'm not going to tell you. Not like, it's not really anything. I just made a song. I'm bluffing. I'm just bluffing. That's how Jojo Siwa was doing it. I did a bad thing.
Oh, JoJo. She's like, I switched my pink bow for a black bow.
What did they say? I used to be rainbow sparkles, now I'm black sparkles. Why did they set her on Saturday Night Live like that? Like, I'll give her this lisp.
Love it. Girl, you keep on doing you.
Yeah.
Have
I'm
a
here
good
for
time.
it.
Have a great life.
Yeah, where are you going next? Let us know.
I'm here for it. What are we doing?
Alright, I think it's our triple dipper time.
Yes, our triple dipper is so fun. So, you know, we like to tie things up and make everything very simple.
A nice little Jojo Siwa bow on top.
Love it. Love it. So, our triple dipper this week is top 3. Diva. What you say? She ain't no diva.
Wow. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I have 2. No, I have 3. My J-Lo, I'm sorry, she's an honorable mention. She's a diva, but I like it. I'm sorry. I'm not mad at her for... I do kind of look at her... It's funny.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's been around for a while.
But you feel like she's a diva, not a villain.
At this point, she's almost crossing the line, but not enough to make me... I still love her, and I feel like she still deserves her diva status. She made it here. I mean, she did it.
She does look great.
Yeah, she looks great. She's here. She's able to produce albums, and I'm not saying she's the most talented person, but
I can't self-finance a $20 million film about myself.
Right? Yeah, she's been in movies. Y'all did it. Y'all watched the movies.
I mean,
I was one of them.
Yeah.
So, okay. My other one is Christina Aguilera. She's a good diva.
She is a good diva.
I feel like that singers are the most diva-esque. Because I was trying to think of an actress diva, and I couldn't really think of one. Most of mine are singers.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're like, you gotta do what I do, bitch. You hear my voice.
Right? Because not everybody can sing.
Right.
I mean, I know the acting is difficult too, but you can learn how to do that.
Yeah.
But not everybody is a Christina Aguilera or a, Mariah Carey. That's there.
For sure.
So, okay.
And then my last one is Diana Ross, because
Ooh, good one. The diva.
Yeah, she's the and all these people and everyone that is on my list. I'm saying a good diva in a good way.
Yeah.
Like aspirational. I can't wait till I'm diva-esking like y'all.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, I don't say diva with like any
with any
threats.
Yeah. Right.
All right. My honorable mentions are Aretha Franklin.
Ooh, love it, Leslie.
And
that's a good one.
Yeah, she was a diva. She was not messing around.
No, as she should not.
Yeah. A thing.
Thing, thing.
Yeah.
I love that Aretha always looks so effortless upon singing.
Mm-hmm.
Every sang so soulfully, but it just looked like wasn't hard for her.
It didn't look like it was hard. Mm-hmm. She was always like beautiful and like a diva and like, you know, dressed, but she wasn't like the thinnest. Mm-hmm. She wasn't out here wearing the green dress or nothing. Mm-hmm. You know, she had her talent.
Yeah, voluptuous.
Yeah.
I love a voluptuous woman. Right? It's my favorite type of woman. So,
yeah,
voluptuous. Damn, girl.
Dang, can I get some fries?
We get them humps.
And then Jennifer Lewis. She was my other.
That's a good one, Liz.
Because there's that video of her where she's like going off, and her assistant was like, "Are you always like this at 7 o'clock in the morning?" She's like, "Yes, I am always like this. If I am not like this all the time, then the world will crumble. Go get me a mint water with cucumber. Thank you. I am Jennifer Lewis." She even like made fun of Jennifer Lopez. Because in Jennifer Lopez's book, Jennifer Lewis is one of the zodiac symbols.
Yes.
And she was like, "I don't believe in that stuff, but I'll be in this movie because Jennifer Lopez asked me to do it." And she's so like, I just like her.
Of course, yeah.
I wouldn't want her to talk to me like that. I would cry, but right. I could never be her assistant, but like, I'll
listen to her, be around.
Be the person who works next door to use assistant, so I can be like,
right. What is she talking about today?
What's she have for lunch?
Right.
Alright, do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
Go ahead and go first. Let's hear it.
Alright.
Number 3.
My number 3 is Whitney Houston.
Nice. Good one.
I feel like I didn't get to appreciate her enough as a diva back in the day because we just thought she was amazing.
Right.
Like, I appreciate her, and then all the crack is whack. Just shut up, shut up. She's
amazing.
She had that. You gave her bob. She can't tell her.
She wouldn't.
Nothing.
Yeah, she wouldn't let interviewers talk to her any type of way. But she was like so friendly. Like she is such a girl's girl.
Yeah.
All of them knew all of the upcoming people who was talented, who was okay, and she would uplift you. Like she would want the girls to do well.
And everybody loved her too.
And
like they would sing and they'd walk over to her and hug her.
Remember that scene Diana Ross came running? She's like, "Girl, I see you, I'm coming."
Yes.
Everybody loved freaking Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston was great.
Okay, my number 3. I just did number 3. This her is number 3 because she can't top every single one on my list because that would, of course, Beyonce,
right?
Because
she's a diva in a way where like you don't know what her next move is.
Yes, but also she is like her work ethic is unmatched, and so several examples like in the Renaissance film. She was wanting to know like this camera, like, do we have a camera wide enough this angle or something? And they were like, no. And she was like, are you sure? And they were like, no, Beyonce, what are you talking about? And she was like, because I googled it and here we have the camera. And then flash 2, they got the camera. She got the camera angle she wanted. I mean, like, why are you trying to tell Beyonce no?
Who does that?
Right? And then there's also like film of her like at a performance. And something happened with the music or production or something, and she's like, somebody's getting fired. As she's like performing, like, ironically, it was during the song Diva.
Wow.
So,
there's a Michael Jackson one too.
Yes, that is great. Yeah. Like don't mess with her production, her art. When she's in work mode,
that's perfection.
And that is
only what is accepted.
Yes, exactly. So that's to me why she's the most diva. Because she's also really sweet and mom and all that wonderful, but don't play with her.
Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good one.
Of course, and she's always just going to be on any list. If it's like a list of great women, then she's. I'll try to mix it up 1, 2, and 3, but she'll be on.
Number 2 is Eartha Kitt.
Oh, good. You got actors on there. I could not think of any actors.
I think Eartha Kitt. Well, she sings too. But she's got like she was just so like. People called her aggressive, but like I guess she was in a way. There's an interview with her, and this man is like he's questioning her, like, are men afraid of you? And she's like, some men are. Then she takes her shoes off and puts her feet in his lap, and he's rubbing her feet, giving her this interview, and I'm just like, you fool. Like, you fool. Eartha Kitt is amazing.
Right?
And then she's Yzma on The Emperor's New Groove, which is
Right.
one of the funniest Disney movies of all times. And
Yes.
she is one of the best characters of all times. I love her.
I agree.
And then, you know, she had beef with Roosevelt. Something happened with Roosevelt, and they kicked her out.
Mm-hmm.
And her daughter was like, aren't you going to say something? And she was like, no. It was like at a zoo or something. Darn it, I wish I'd written it down better. Because I didn't write it down. But she got kicked out because of the color of her skin. And it's something to do with Roosevelt. And they were like, aren't you going to say anything? And she was like, no, because sometimes it's better to wait. And then finds out that she was kicked out. She gets invited back to maybe it was an amusement park or Disney World.
Oh, because Roosevelt didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, darn it, I'll have to look it up better. Basically, she was like, if I had caused a scene right then, we wouldn't have gotten the results of you were mistreated. That Roosevelt found out that she was asked to leave this place, and they said, "What do you want?" I think it was Disney World or something. And then she said, "Well, my daughter wants to go with her friends, and I need a sponsor for a new school." And so she got both. And it's like, yeah, you can't always just being a diva is an art.
It's an art.
Yes,
knowing exactly. Yes, I agree for sure.
And she's like,
then
why do I need a man?
Yes, and then that whole thing, and then I've even posted her saying like, "What do you think about something about like what do you think about diamonds?" She was like, "Diamonds are fine, but if you want to give me a gift, give me land."
Yeah.
Like, give me something that's really going to be of value. She's ahead of her time.
She was.
Completely.
I loved Eartha Kitt.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Word. All right, what's your 2?
My number 2 is Michael Jackson.
Hey.
Because, again, why not? He's the same. He has got that same Virgo energy. That's why Beyonce don't want to work with... That's okay, because J-Lo, because Beyonce don't want to work with you either anyway.
Right.
Because she's a Virgo.
Because she gonna sing her own songs.
And Michael Jackson. But that's like, cause that's where that perfection comes in, where like, I need this show to be perfect. And same like how we talked about with Michael Jackson. Like, there's things like, what did he say? Was it during one song where he sang the same thing? Like, Billy,
you're gonna get fired.
Yeah, you're gonna get fired. Oh my god, can you imagine if you're Billy? You're like, I would just leave
the interview with Oprah where he's just like singing. She's trying to ask him questions and he's not paying attention.
I don't have
all
time
to her.
Yes. Or the best one is whenever they're doing "We Are the World," and he
gets so frustrated with Bruce Springsteen.
Another thing of like, I need to know when to like. He knew he couldn't just go off because these are all other recording artists with big, huge egos, and this thing is being filmed. This is amazing. We got all these people. It's after the Grammys. It's late at night. We've got to get, and he knows that he can't just be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" So he's like, "I'm gonna go sit in the corner and be a diva in the corner."
Oh, he was fuming.
He was so mad.
That's great.
It is right. I thought it was Huey Lewis.
I think it is Huey Lewis.
Yes, and it's so funny because Huey Lewis thought he nailed that line that note so good, and Michael Jackson is just like
not amused.
What is it?
I don't know.
And Huey comes in with that scratchy cigarette voice.
I do like it when Michael Jackson's like mask would slip. It was just I love Michael Jackson.
Yes, yeah.
I did love him back then too.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Complete diva, as he should be.
As he should.
And him and Prince, their little.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Their little beef. I loved it. Not loved it, but whenever who passed away after Prince passed away second, right? Yeah. And like the memes of like Prince and like Michael Jackson in heaven waiting for Prince, like bitch.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. But yes,
I like it. Good one. I almost looked up male divas, like maybe Elton John.
That's a good one. I've seen him go off on the Oprah show one time when he was on there. And they showed a clip of him going off. I remember even at the time, because the Oprah show, I was a kid, but being like, well, why'd y'all make Elton John mad? Don't piss him off.
I have when Oprah has Whitney Houston, what's your favorite song? And she's like, she starts singing the same song.
Yeah, the one that Oprah sang. Why did Oprah sing her own song?
Open the door. What is it?
Is it right on?
Yes.
But I can't think of the words at all.
But
But
it's so funny.
yes. Yeah, and they just start laughing. Oh my god, that is great.
That's a cute one. All right. Okay, are you ready for my number one? My number one diva is Tiffany New York Pollard.
Yes, girl.
I love how she is the funniest. She's so funny to me. Like, just the way she says Johnny Bananas. Like,
You say that. You do say it good. That's how she sounds too.
like the way she puts his name in her mouth. It's so funny. And she's just so mean. And, like, but in the most hilarious... The way I would be on Team New York... I would immediately befriend her, and I would have no ill motives because I know she could take me down at a moment's notice. But I, like, genuinely am like...
I just love you.
I do.
Right.
She's so glamorous. Like,
she needs to just be on a normal reality show. Because she'll be on, like... I just watched her on...
House of Villains.
And Girlie had no strategy... No, like, girl, you could win $200,000. You probably, let's figure out the best way to get you to this money. She was just like,
she's like, I came here to be a villain?
Yes. I hate you. I don't like none of y'all. And I'm going to be on here longer than you. And you're like, how though?
Okay, but do you want to hear something?
Yes.
She's going to be on season 2 House of Villains.
Really?
Yes.
Well, she gets paid for doing that, right? From just being on there?
I'm sure she does.
Well, good for her.
But yeah, she's coming back.
Hopefully
so I hope she has a game plan this time.
Hopefully.
Find you the Leslie.
Yes.
Find you the ones that's going to be
the one she found her like a white girl to like.
She needs one.
But then like after like the white girl afterwards was like, bro, I can't. You not even. It's not a good look for me.
Help you.
Right. Like she's like, I think so.
Right.
Like,
I just love her so much. The way she loved Flavor Flav. She would have been by that man for a long time if he had picked her. But then you're gonna pick somebody else twice. I'd be jaded if I were her too. She was mad as hell on that second one. After Flavor,
so she was on there twice.
She was on. Yeah, she came back for the season 2.
Oh.
And she was almost. I can't remember. I can't remember who he picked, but it was not Tiffany New York Pollard.
Well.
She's just such a good villain.
She is.
I love her so much.
Yeah, I agree.
No. So, that's my number one diva.
I love it.
Because she's always been the same. She's authentically her.
You're right. You're right.
She
can read you. Don't let her read you. You might as well go ahead and pack it in.
I wanted her to read somebody else. Mm-hmm, I want to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
She is so funny to me.
Right.
She does not play the game. Omarosa's like, so you're telling me you don't want my vote? And she was like, no, I don't. And while we're at it, I'm like, oh.
Good stuff.
I just love her. Johnny Bananas.
Johnny Bananas is fine.
He is cute. But he would just laugh at her too.
What are you gonna do? That's the only thing to do. New York
I don't think I'm the most attractive person on earth, but I don't think I'm an alien motherfucker or whatever. So funny.
Good stuff.
All right, what's your number one?
My number one. So obviously, I've already talked about. We've given her a round of applause already. Need I say more? But Mariah Carey. She has to be the number one diva of us all. Because she's making money. She don't even get out of bed for y'all hoes and makes money. She be having Christmas all year round.
All year. Her hair always looks great.
Yes.
She's always had like a nice body too. Like even when she's a little bit thicker.
Even when she's a little bit thicker than the Snickers, all she is thicker than the Snickers.
Right?
She still look good.
She's like, I'll still sing you under the table.
And I would pay the shit out to go see Mariah Carey in concert. Her favorite album of mine is, I listen to this podcast, it's a Housewives recap podcast with, who is it? Danny Pellegrino. And his question that he asks everyone that comes on his show is, what is your favorite Mariah Carey song?
Oh.
And I think that's a fun question to ask. So, what is your favorite Mariah Carey song?
That's hard. I mean, I, like, everyone in the 5th grade thought that I could sing Hero at my talent show.
Yes.
Luckily, I did not go through with it because it turns out me and the 5 other people that actually did go through with it could not sing Hero. Fantasy? Honey? Maybe one of those?
Honey is good. Hold on, I gotta look, because I have a lot. I loved, my favorite Mariah Carey is Mariah Carey, Emancipation of Mimi. That's with, we belong together. Who's gonna talk to me? When the song gets up, who's gonna take your place? Okay, that one's good. Okay, so you got Shake It Off. There's a song Stay the Night is good. You keep saying stay the night. Just let me rock you to the morning light. Especially the notes, girl. That's a good one. Damn.
I feel like I liked Mariah Carey.
She got, sorry.
Right? What were, like, her earlier albums?
Hold on, she on tour, but
you got me feeling emotions
deeper than I ever dreamed of.
I mean, that was a great Mariah Carey. And she was, like, even all covered up then. Like, I saw something saying, like, for her first several years of, like, singing, she was, like, almost completely covered up.
Yeah, and I liked her with curly hair, too. That was cool.
Yeah.
She had...
I did have Emotions, that CD.
Emotions. But then there's music about Emotions. Okay, right, that one. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you given to me.
I forgot about that.
The night felt so alone. That's
when that came out in 91?
Girl, 90. Let Mariah Carey be a diva.
Right?
Coming out in 1990. It's 2024.
And how many Americans kids did she have?
Just 2. She had 2.
But she has a lot of kids, doesn't she?
No, she only has that 2.
Oh,
That's Nick is the one with the
crazy. I knew he had a lot of kids, but I thought she had a lot.
She over there looking at him like, boy,
no, we ain't doing all that.
Give me your money.
Right.
Give me my twins.
At least it'll just be Christmas time coming up. We'll be all right.
We're right.
I'm still rolling. I'm still eating last Christmas.
And I think she's on. I think she has a. I don't know if she still has a Vegas residency or what. She had one at some point, but. Yes.
Some of those videos of her just, like, not dancing, like, just don't even try to dance if you're... I mean, because she wasn't even really a dancer before.
She was not, and
she's a singer.
Yeah, she's a singer, yeah. You could have other stuff going on to put on a performance.
Right, like J-Lo, she can dance and perform.
Right.
But Mariah Carey don't need to do all that.
Girl, one time, I'll never forget, I was at the nail salon getting my toes done, and they had a performance of, I like concert movies, like when they're showing the movie of the concert. Not everybody likes that, but I enjoy it. I'll watch the shit out of it. And they were showing a Celine Dion performance. Baby, when I tell you I stayed after my appointment was done so I could watch Celine finish her amazing performance. And she doesn't dance and stuff. No. She's just like she's stage presence. Yeah. And she has she has people dancing in the background, stuff going on. But she's not over there like 1 and 2 and popping and locking and like no.
Right.
But that concert was amazing. I'll go see Celine.
You know who Lady Gaga I should have given her an honorable mention to. I think she's a good diva.
Yes.
I think she's a good diva in the way
so
where, like, she, you're all my little monsters and stuff. Like, I made a lot of people feel super comfortable. Right. And then I saw she's in Vegas and she has, like, her jazz thing. She's amazing. She's even said, like, she's like, poker face. It's poker face, fucker face. And she was like, yeah, nobody caught on to that. I didn't know that. And she was like, it's not my fault you brought kids to a Lady Gaga show. Which is true. Right. Like, why are you gonna... It's Lady Gaga. No. I mean, she was wild, but I feel like she had to be out there for us all to talk about her. And then now she's, like, proving herself. And, like... She was on an episode of MTV's Boiling Points before she was Lady Gaga.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Like, she's been out here like, oh, she's hot girl walking again.
Hey, girl.
Get it, girl. She's so cute.
She is.
So, but yeah. I love Diva.
I feel like Lady Gaga would be like your friend that gets, like, emotional about, like, oh my god, so... I can't get the song right, and you guys are over here asking me what I want to eat, and I don't know, and I just need you guys to make a decision, and you'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, Stephanie. Like, I feel like she'd be like that.
Just whatever's vegan and gluten-free and is available right now.
God damn it. Like, I'm under way too much pressure. You know my dog died like 8 years ago, okay? Like, God.
I don't think she's like that.
I do. And it's fine. I'm fine with it.
You're totally cool.
I'm totally cool. That's what I picture. I picture, like, not being able to handle others, especially when she's, like, in her mode of, like, doing her art.
Well, she does have that commercial for migraine commercials.
There you go.
I mean, it might not be her fault, Ramelle. Right. She's got a medical issue.
Yes. That's what I like. I'm not mad at it.
See, I'm not a diva, but I am a diva enabler.
Yeah. Because like you said, if everyone was like me and you and like too cool for school, that everybody can't. Because we
need all the flavors.
Yes, you don't know that I'm too cool for school if there's nothing to compare it against.
Exactly.
Like, you know that I'm too cool for school because this motherfucker over here is like, ugh. So we need the
Yes.
We just need it. I'm not mad at it. I don't want everybody just let's not be violent and kill people. But other than that, just try to be cool.
Right. And if you're authentic, people are going to eventually love you. If you're not authentic, then you're going to get some TikToks made about you. Yeah. So that's that.
Well, yeah. Great. I had a blast.
Me too. I love a diva.
Yes. Well, you guys, we should probably, this is a long show. We knew it was going to be a long show. I don't know about y'all, but this is my kids' last day of school. So summer is officially beginning in our house.
Summer.
We got Memorial Day or this coming week. Mm-hmm. And that's like the start of summer. Get your swimming suits.
Wear sunscreen.
Get your hair braided.
Yes.
Get your sunscreen.
Yes. Stay hydrated.
Yes, it's summertime, y'all. We're already here.
Put fruit and shit in your water.
Yes. Swim, get out, exercise, work out, have a blast. Enjoy the summer.
Yes. Have fun.
Enjoy that vitamin D.
And congratulations, class of 2024.
Yay. But y'all, we're out.
All right. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Follow your girl Ramelle the Realtor on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Oh, and TikTok.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. See y'all next week. Studio. Woo woo woo.